Quest for Knowledge by K. Rona. One bright and sunny morning, Max, Pixi, and Speedy were lounging in the garden, stretching in the warm sun. Just as Speedy was about to chase a butterfly, the male bird swooped down and dropped a tiny letter right in front of them. Max, the thoughtful one, read it aloud. Dear friends, I have discovered the most amazing place in the city, a library. It's filled with books about everything. You must come visit so we can learn together. See you soon. Your friend, Spice. A library? Speedy tilted his head. What's that? A fancy fish restaurant? Pixi giggled. No, Speedy. A library is a place with books. Oh. Speedy nodded. Wait. What's a book? Max chuckled. Books of stories and facts inside them. They teach you new things. Speedy gasped. You mean, there's a book that can teach me how to catch the fastest birds? Pixi rolled her eyes. Maybe. So, off they went on another adventure to the city. As they padded along the road, Speedy suddenly stopped. Wait. If the library is full of knowledge, why don't we start learning now? Max raised an eyebrow. How? Speedy grinned. We ask questions. Like, why do fish live in water and not on land? Pixi thought for a moment. Because they don't like cats. Max purred in amusement. No, I think it has something to do with gills and breathing. Speedy shrugged. Well, I still think a fish would look cool riding a bicycle. They kept walking, and Speedy kept going. Oh, why do birds sing? Pixi flicked her tail. Maybe they just really like karaoke. Max smiled. Actually, they sing to communicate with each other. Speedy gasped. You mean like, tweet, tweet, where's my breakfast? Pixi giggled. Or, tweet, tweet, get out of my tree. Max laughed. Exactly. They walked a little further before Speedy suddenly stopped again, his eyes wide. Okay, but this is the biggest mystery. Why do humans wear shoes? Pixi tilted her head. Maybe they don't like showing off their paws. Max thought for a moment. I think it's to protect their feet. Speedy smirked. Well, I think they just don't want to step in hairballs. But even more importantly, why are Snackos so delicious? Pixi pondered this deeply. Maybe they are made of concentrated pears. Max chuckled. They are made of high-quality ingredients, but I think the real secret is the love that goes into making them. Speedy looked thoughtful. So if I love Snackos, they will love me back, and he looked at Pixi and Max, who both smiled. Just then, they heard a familiar voice. What are you three doing? It was Spice. She had come looking for them. We were learning before we got to the library. Pixi beamed. Spice flicked her tail. That's great. But the library has answers to all your questions. Speedy's eyes sparkled. Even how to make the tastiest Snackos. Spice laughed. Even that. Though, some secrets are best kept in the kitchen. At the library, the cats were amazed. The shelves were filled with books of every size and color. A kind old librarian cat greeted them. Welcome to the library, young ones. What would you like to learn? Pixi jumped up. Why is the sky blue? Max pointed to a book. How do humans build such tall buildings? Speedy ran to another shelf. Where's the book on catching birds? The librarian chuckled and helped them find books. They spent the whole afternoon flipping through pages, their whiskers twitching with excitement. Finally, as the sun started to set, Max stretched. That was amazing. We learned so much today. Pixi nodded. And there's still so much more to learn. Spice smiled. That's the best part. Learning never stops. Speedy, who had just finished reading a book on birds, looked disappointed. Oh, this book says birds are just too fast for cats. Max patted his back. Well, now you know. And maybe there's another skill you can learn instead. Speedy grinned. Yeah. Like how to catch butterflies. Everyone laughed, knowing that no matter what, they would always be curious and eager to learn new things together. The end. How many mouses did you find?